Barnstable, where history meets the beach, the seafood's fresher than your grandmother's gossip, and life moves a little bit slower. Come join me and we'll find out whether this town is perfect for you. I'm going to take you through the whole scoop, the good, the great, and the eh. Okay, in from the rain here. All right, let's talk about the best things that make up Barnstable. So Barnstable is stunning, like painted on the postcard, sell it to the tourist type stunning, and people actually come from all over to do that. Well, so from the sandy shores of Craigville to the trails of Sandy Neck, there's something for everybody here. It's serious coastal eye candy. You know, let's not forget that Barnstable is 7 villages. Each one of those villages have their own personalities, like a real life Hogwarts hotel type thing. But instead of magic wands, everybody has a beach sticker and everyone has an opinion on which is the best lobster roll. The best lobster roll's not in Barnstable. Living in Barnstable means you get that perfect mix of New England charm and laid-back coastal vibe. You've got history all around you, from the 1700s meeting houses in Old Barnstable Village, which is basically a time machine back there, to the big city around here, which is what we call Hyannis. Hyannis is where you'll find the best shops, restaurants, the ferry to go to Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, if you are that type of big deal. You have Centerville, which is a nice, charming little town. It's wonderful. I live there. And you have a historic part of Centerville that has a few little shops down there, a nice, what I think is the best library on Cape Cod, Centerville Public Library. And you got Craigville Beach. Craigville Beach is one of the best, but if you want to fight the seagulls and the other beachgoers going in there, then you will. It has very limited spots and parking down there because it's a beautiful beach. Osterville's a little bit more ritzy. It has a nice little main street, good shops, a little downtown area. The Lily Pulitzer type shops, wonderful restaurants. I love Crisp. If you like pizza, go to Crisp. You get Dowses Beach in there, which is also at a great beach. Very, very limited parking. So just remember that. If you're looking for a public beach, you may want to make your way into Hyannis, which Hyannis has Calamus Beach and Old Veterans Beach down there, which is a great spot, has public bathrooms, plenty of parking. It's a good spot, especially if you're a family taking the kids. It has this kind of ring around, what's it called, the little buoys that the kids can go swimming in. And there's the ocean side and there's the harbor side. So you got Marston's Mills, which they're known as Mill Billies. So out in Marston's Mills, there's not too much. There's a little shop area down in kind of by 28 that has like Morning Glory Cafe. I think it's Morning Glory Cafe. It's a great spot. The Plum Porch, which is kind of like a gift shop, great stuff there, touristy stuff. Then you have a little shopping plaza with the typical Stop and Shop and hardware store. It's a little bit more bang for your buck. The yard's a little bit bigger, and the homes are about average. But Marston's Mills is a great place to buy and live if you're you have a family, or even if you don't. It's a good spot. Then there's Cotuit, which I've recently kind of fallen in love with. Nice little market down there, like the fresh market down in Cotuit. You got the Kettle Ho, you got the Kettleers baseball. I recently have a contract down there, a great little area, so I've been down there a lot. It is kind of off the beaten path, it's right before Mashpee. So, I mean, even for me, it's only like a 12-minute drive, not even 8-minute drive, but I don't often go down that way. I love it. It's fantastic. It's a great little spot. Beautiful beaches down there, like water views, a lot of the spot, Main Street. It just looks like an overall great spot. All right, now let's talk about north of 6A. So that's West Barnstable and Barnstable Village. If you talk to somebody in Barnstable Village and you say that you live in West Barnstable, they will correct you and tell you that they're living in Barnstable Village. It's a beautiful spot. It's very historic. It's a amazing area. That downtown little Barnstable Village area has little markets. It has a couple of restaurants, Dolphin Restaurant, which is wonderful. The old courthouse is there. Barnstable County kind of extensions are all in that area. lots of great places, great walking. You can walk down to Millway Beach, which is a little harbor inside Barnstable Harbor. You can go to the backside of Sandy Neck. It's just an overall good place. Let's talk about a couple of the cons. So, depending, the traffic can be terrible. The month of June, July, and August. So that area, that time, it could just be just terrible. Like, unless you have like the commons of a NASCAR driver, sometimes pulling out on the rotaries will get you killed. Just remember that, if you're coming down here to vacation or live here, be prepared for the summertime kind of traffic, getting to places like me. I'm in Barnstable, like as the crow flies. I think it's like maybe like 8 or 10 miles to Falmouth. I'd rather drive to Boston. I mean, driving to Falmouth, it's a whole different world down there. I mean, it takes like, I don't know, 45 minutes, an hour in the middle of the summertime, even though it's only like an 8-mile drive. Traffic can get terrible, especially on 28. Some areas of Barnstable, they're not cheap. They're not. It's, the Austerville in particular, if you're looking at Barnstable to live in, Austerville can be expensive. It's probably the most expensive part on Cape Cod. There was the most expensive home sold in 2024 on Cape Cod. It was $22.3 million right in Austerville. Beautiful place, though, if you can afford it. If you can, call me. So another thing about Barnstable, if you want that really quaint, quintessential Cape Cod, like, I don't know, sand dunes and domestic disputes, Barnstable probably isn't the place for you. It has a lot of festivals. It's very lively. Hyannis Main Street always has something going on, especially in the summertime. Concerts on the green, there's touristy. Just remember that, it might not just be the place for you. If you're looking for that quiet place, Barnstable might not be the place. Comment below what you think the best lobster roll is on Cape Cod. So, is Barnstable the best place ever? Well, I live in Barnstable and I love it. So, it might not be for you, but it's for me. It's for my family right now, and we love it. We're a very active family. We love the festivals, and we love going to Hyannis Main Street and all the restaurants and the greens and being active in the community. But again, if you're looking for that quintessential quiet Cape Cod, it might not be. There's not much of a nightlife all over Cape Cod. Hyannis is the only place where you might find a little bit late night action, but at the end of the day, there's not much nightlife on Cape Cod. All joking aside, Barnstable is an amazing place to live on Cape Cod. It's absolutely incredible. If you're thinking about moving here, I got you covered. If you want any information, more information about Barnstable, again, where the best lobster rolls are, clam chowder, best steamers, believe me, hit me up and I'll be able to run you through that. Don't forget to subscribe. And for more information about Cape Cod, feel free to reach out. I'd love to answer all your questions.